Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hope you all are fine and completed your homework of icebreakers in your online assignment book. In part 1, we have discussed about the icebreakers and summary of the author R.K. Narayan, about his work, about his books, The Dark Room, The Financial Expert. He's also a best-known English novelist, English writer. He has received many awards. Okay, now starting by the title of this story, it is a very interesting story, as I already said about it. Now that, as the title suggests, an astrologer's day. It must be about astrologer's day. A day is depicted or explained in the life of an astrologer. It is very interesting because here we don't have regular astrologer, but a person who became astrologer by chance. He is not an astrologer or from a Brahmin community, but he became astrologer. Why he became astrologer? What was the situation behind becoming an astrologer is given in this story. Generally, we find that Indians are superstitious people and they generally trust everything blindly. Most of the time, we cannot say trust anything, or most of the time, an incident is described in the story. Students, in the story, this superstition has been explained very nicely by the third person. It is a narrative one. At first, in the story, it starts like astrologer by his equipments he uses for his palmistry, means to see the future. A scene is shown to us that he sits on a busy road, so he can get number of customer. Hence, he can earn enormous wealth through it. By reading the palm of people scientifically, it is not proven, but people still believe in astronomy, have trust in it. One day, he met a person at the end of the day when astrologer was winding up for the day. An astrologer saw the person as his last customer. He requests him to show his palm, and he will tell him the future of that person. But the person is adamant. If you are true and prove correct, I will give you money. But if you prove wrong, then I will take your all money, whatever you earn today. So this was a challenge kept by the person on the astrologer. And astrologer has to see his palm. When person shows his hand, in a match light, he spotted his face. An astrologer observed his face. By seeing his face, he remembered of his olden days. Some great thing happened in his olden days. That is the past of the astrologer. And immediately he get confused what to tell to this person. Now this man forces him to tell the future. Astrologer very cunningly sees his hand and tells him about his past. Because this is the trick of every astrologer, they first ask us about the past. By our facial expression, they came to know about the past and thus make prediction about the future. This is a kind of practice they do all the time, and they try to read the psychology of the person and tell future. Here the same thing happened. He knows the person very well. He tells him what happened in his past. Also, he said that his name is Guru Nayak. He reminds him the past memory that one person pushed you in the well. Yes, step and then push you in the well and leave you to die. But fortunately, he survived. And by listening, this person was astonished, surprised. He was surprised how astrologer come to know about him. He is very right. He gives him money. Astrologer took the money and advised him that he should not travel to the southern side of the village. He was ready to go to the village. He said that he is having danger in his future. Okay, so he should not come back. He should be live in his village in the northern side where he is reading. And astrologer also winded up and went to his home. Now here is a turning point in our chapter. When he comes home after winding up, whatever he earned for the day, he places that amount in the hand of his wife. He tells his wife that in his past he had stabbed a person and thrown in a well, but that person survived. That person is none other than Guru Nanak. He ran away from his village then after stabbing him, and he came over here. Okay, and he became an astrologer by chance and married to her. Now he is satisfied after this years. Now he is satisfied that after seeing Guru Nanak alive, now he is satisfied that he has not killed a person. Okay, and hence our story ends over here. Now after looking to the story, students, from the story we come to know that what kind of nature Indians have. Hence, R.K. Narayan is very skilled author who depicts the nature of Indian people in his story, and we find a ruler ethos. Now we are going to start by the explanation of the chapter. Now explanation of the chapter. Now see, as our chapter is an astrologer day. Yes. Punctually at midday, he opened his bag and spread out his professional equipment, which consisted of a dozen cowrie shells, a square piece of cloth with obscure mastic charts on it, a notebook, and a bundle of Palmyra writing. Now, punctually at midday. Punctually at an expected or correct time, not late. Okay, at midday. Midday means it is the time of a day. Okay, he opened his bag and spread out his professional equipment. Means he is having a bag, he is carrying a bag, and he started doing his activity of an astrology. So he is starting to spread his professional equipment, the tools which he is using for showing the future, for predicting the future of a person. Okay, so now what things are having in his bag? It is consist of a dozen of cowrie shells. Cowrie, it is a kind of a sea animal. Okay, that they are using for predicting the future. A square piece of cloth with obscure mastic charts on it, a notebook, and a bundle of Palmyra writing. Okay, he is also having one notebook and a bundle of Palmyra. Palmyra means it is a kind of palm tree which large fan shaped leaves. Okay, and having a mystic chart. Mystic charts over here means supernatural power, something that relates to supernatural power, and it is not easily understood by us. His forehead was resplendent with scarred ashes and vermilion, and his eyes sparkled with a sharp abnormal gleam, which was really an outcome of a continual searching for customers, but which his simple client took to be a prophetic light and felt comforted. Now here resplendent. Resplendent means his forehead was resplendent. Resplendent here means bright or an impressive one. His forehead was an impressive one, which is having scared ashes. Ashes rack. Okay, scared ashes. Scared means holy. Holy ash and vermilion. Vermilion. Having a vermilion also. And his eyes sparkled. Sparkled means, what do you mean by sparkled over here? Sparkle means shone brightly. Okay, with a sharp abnormal gleam. Gleam means a small bright light. So he was looking very attractive, which was really an outcome of a continuous searching for customer. His eyes was searching for customers, but which his simple client took to be a prophetic light and felt comforted. Prophetic means over here accurate prediction of future, and his customers also felt that whatever the astrologer is predicting, it is correct. The power of his eyes was considerably enhanced by their position placed as they were between the painted forehead and the dark whisker which streamed down his cheeks. Even a half-wit eyes would sparkle in such a setting. Now over here, the power of his eyes was considerably enhanced. Enhanced means increase the power of his eyes, through which he was seen to the people, to the customer. It was attracted. It was increasing. The attraction was increasing, and by their position place as they were between the painted forehead. Painted forehead having the scared ashes on his forehead. Okay, that and the dark whisker which streamed down his cheek. Okay, the whiskers means beard, dadi. Okay, forehead and his beard. Between that there is a eyes, which is very attractive. To crown the effect, he wound a saffron colored turban, saffron orange colored turban, you can say pagri, what the saints are wearing, okay, around his head. This color scheme never failed, means the appearance which he has got of an astrologer never failed him. People were attracted to him as bees are attracted to the cosmos or dahlia stalk. Okay, now here an example has been given that after wrapping, wound means after wrapping that turban, the cosmos, that is the nature. Okay, the nature, we can see that the after seeing the bees are attracted towards the honeycomb. Okay, honey, it is a sweet drink. Okay, so like that, the people are here said as bees. Okay, they are attracted to the astrologer by his appearance. He sat under the boughs of a spreading tamarind tree which flanked a path running through the town hall park. Okay, now the place where he is using to do the astronomy or the palmistry is he is sitting under a bough of a spreading tamarind tree. Boughs means here the main branch of a tree. Okay, which has been spreaded, and the tree is tamarind tree. Tamarind means a very sour fruit. Okay, we called it as imli. He is sitting in that sitting under that tree, tamarind tree, which flanked a path running through the town hall park. Now the place, the area is the town hall park. Now as you know the town hall, so it is very famous. Okay, so the area where he is sitting is very busy from morning till night. The area is busy, so he can earn enormous wealth by doing the palmistry over there. It was a remarkable place in many ways. Okay, it is a most remarkable place over there. A surging crowd was always moving up and down this narrow road from morning till night. As I already said to you, from morning till night the road was very busy with the people coming and going. Okay, moving up and down in that narrow road. So that road was busy, and it was the best opportunity for the astrologer to earn the money. A variety of traders and occupation was represented all along its way. Medicine sellers, sellers of stolen hardware and junk, magicians, and above all, an auctioneer of cheap cloth was created. Who created enough din all day to attract the whole town. Okay, so now here the people who were the sailors or the traders were also over there. It has been shown to us that who are there, who are doing the business is first is the medicine sellers. Okay, second is the sellers of stolen hardware and junk. Stolen means churana. Okay, stolen hardware and junk over here, what do you mean by junk means the things which are old, or the things which are had been discarded article, that things. Then another was the magician. I think everybody know who is the magician. And above all, an auctioneer of cheap cloth. Auctioneer means a person who conducts auctions by accepting bids and declaring good sold. So every day, what the auctioneer do, who created enough din all day to attract the whole town. Okay, next to him in vociferousness came a vendor of fried groundnut, who gave his ware a fancy name each day, calling it Bombay ice cream, and one day, and on the next Delhi almond, and on the third Raja's delicacy, and so on and so forth, and people flocked to him. Okay, as in our markets also we can see that there are various people who are vendors are there, who are selling different kinds of thing. Over here also the people are there. And first has been explained, one important one is explained to us, that there was a vendor who in vociferousness, what vociferousness means being loud and noisy, in a very loud noise, he was selling his fried groundnut. And the most attractive one was that he was having, each day he was having a fancy name for it. Okay, someday he was calling as Bombay ice cream, to that fried groundnut, or another day he called it as a Delhi almond, or on the third day he called it as Raja's delicacy. Okay, and so on. He has number of flock of people surrounded him. A considerable portion of this crowd died before the astrologer too. Now the people who were having the um, having the fried groundnut, these people also wasted time just hanging around. Okay, to the astrologer. The astrologer transacted his business by the light of a flare which crackled and smoked up above the groundnut heap nearby. Okay, now here our astrologer, he is not having his own light. Okay, he is using the light of the people who are doing the business surrounding him. Okay, half the enchantment of the place was due to the fact that it did not have the benefit of municipal lighting. Now over there was a major problem that the municipal lighting was not there on the road. So the people having or usually share the lights of the one another. Transacted means they conduct or carry out the business. Okay. Now here. The place was lit up by shop light. One or two had hissing gaslight, some had naked flares stuck on poles, some were lit up by old cycle lamp, and one or two, like the astrologer, managed without light of their own. Okay, so here the story is like that. There on the road there is no municipal lighting, so people are using their own ways. For somewhere using gas lights or somewhere naked flares. Flares over here means a burst or a flame. Okay, a burst of flame or a light, you can say a torch on the poles. Some were lit up by old cycle lamps. Cycle lamp usually we can see in the movies. It has been shown old cycle lamps, and one or two, like the astrologer, managed without light of their own. Okay, some shopkeepers were not having their own light. They were just managing light from the another shop which is having, or from the moonlight. It was a bewildering crisscross of light rays and moving shadows. This suited the astrologer very well for the simple reason that he had not in the least intended to be an astrologer when he began life, and he knew no more of what was going to happen to others than he knew what was going to happen to himself next minute. Now here the story is like that it was a bewildering crisscross. Now bewildering means confusing. Okay, confusing crisscross, having or making a pattern of lines which cross each other. Intended plan in mind to do something. The main thing, the surprising thing is that our astrologer is not an astrologer. He become astrologer by chance. In a very starting, I have explain you the story that our astrologer is not a proper astrologer. He has not taken any qualification of astronomy. Okay, he has become astrologer by chance, so he don't know about the whatever the palmistry he is doing, what will happen, what he is going to show to the people, what happened to the other, and for him also what was going to him after a next minute. He was as much a stranger to the star as were his innocent customers. Yes, yet he said things which pleased and astonished everyone. That was more a matter of study, practice, and sheer guesswork. All the time the same, it was as much as honest man's labor as any other, and he deserved the wages he carried home at the end of the day. Okay, so he was not having any idea what he is telling, as he is not having any idea, or he has not done the study of stars. Okay, so what to say the customer, so whatever he was dealing with, it was just just he's having his ideas, or by the practice, by the study he has done. Okay, it was just a mere guesswork, as he was a good at judging the people by reading the face. So whatever the wages he was earning, wages, what do you mean by the wages? The money that is paid or received for work or service. Okay, so the wages he carried home at end of the day, so he deserved that wages. He had left his village without any previous thought or plan. If he had continued there, he would have carried on the work of his forefathers, namely tilling the land, living, marrying, and reaping in his cornfield and ancestral home. But that was not to be. Okay, now he was just recollecting his memories that he has left his village where he was usually used to live in his childhood. He has left that village previously. if he has continue living there, if he has not left his village, so what he would be? So he was just he will be carrying his forefathers work. What they were doing, they were tilling the land, means they were from an agriculture background. There he would be living, there he has done his marriage, and he was working in a corn field. Okay, doing his ancestral work, ancestors, he just to follow the work of his ancestors. But that was not to be. He had to leave home without telling anyone, and he could not rest till he left it behind a couple of 100 miles. Okay, so when he has left his home, without telling, without informing anybody that I am leaving the village. Okay, so from that day till today, he has not proper rested. Okay, he has not slept for a couple of nights. To a villager, it is a great deal, as if an ocean flowed between. So this thing is a very biggest thing in the life of an villager. He had a working analysis of mankind troubles, marriage, money, and the tangles of human ties. Now, as over here in the other village where he is living, he had a very big challenges in his life. Okay, many troubles he has seen after doing marriage. Usually, we all someone is having the problems. Okay, for here he is facing the problem of money and the tangles of human ties. Tangles over here means complicated, or the state of confusion. Many confusions are there in his life. Long practice has sharpened his perception. Now, after doing a long practice, he has been become a sharpened person in his astrology. Within 5 minutes, he understood what was wrong. Okay, within 5 minutes, he can understand, he can read the face of a person, and he can suggest what is wrong with that person. Okay, for he charged 3 per person, never opened his mouth till the other had spoken for at least 10 minutes, which provided him enough stuff for a dozen answers and advices. Okay, so for per question, he was charging 3 pies. Pies over here is an Indian word. That is 1 anna is equal to 6 pies. That is the paisa. Okay, so for that one question, he was having 3 paisa, and he never opened his mouth in front of the people. He let the other person or the customer to speak at least for 10 minutes, so that he can have a guess that what the things happen. So got an answer and advices, or the suggestion he can give to the customer. When he told the person before him, gazing at his palm, in many ways you are not getting the fullest result for your efforts, 9 out of 10 were disposed to agree with him. Okay, so what happened now here, that whenever he take the hand or the palm, he just gaze at it. Gaze means stare on the palm, and he told the person in every setting, to every person he asked the same question. Okay, this is the trick of the astrologers, to keep quiet for 10 minutes and then gaze at the person, get the facial expression, and ask the question. Okay, so very common question they ask, that in many ways you are not getting the fullest result for your effort. The result is not getting to you. Whatever you are doing, whatever the efforts you are taking, that efforts are not having a fruitful result. 9 out of 10 surely were agree to the astrologer. Or some who doesn't agree asks a question, or he asks a question, is there any woman in your family? Those are having any some or the other doubt. So he asks the question to those persons, that there is any woman in your family, maybe even a distant relative who is not well disposed towards you. Okay, or he gave an analysis of a character. So those people who do not agree or having any kind of doubt, he put another question in front of that, is there any woman in your family or a distant relative who is having any problems, or creating any chaos in your life. Or he gave an analysis of a character, some character he will show to you, that this kind of person is there, it is true or not. Most of your troubles are due to your nature, or he puts all the blame to the nature, that whatever the troubles you are facing in your life is only because of your nature, how you are living. Okay, how can you be otherwise with Saturn where he is now? Then he start by the star sign stars. He start that this is problem due to your sign star, zodiac signs. You have an impetuous nature and a rough exterior. Then he said that that you have an impetuous over here means impulsive. Okay, impulsive nature. So that is the thing that is not good for your nature, and due to that you have to change your nature. Okay, that thing is having an obstacle in your life. This endured over here means made likable him to their hearts immediately. That thing when he says about that your zodiac sign, the nature you are having, the nature you are possessing, that is harming you, or that is the main obstacle in your life. So this thing may make the customer accept the things what the astrologer is telling is correct. For even the mildest of us loves to think that he has a forbidding exterior. Okay, now here I'm ending our chapter. In our next session, inshallah, I'm going to start by the further chapter. Okay.